Hello, everyone. I'm Saniyah,
And I'm Hannah.
and together we're Law and Heroes. So, welcome back to officially episode 3. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about the series premiere and also episode 2 of Loki, the Armor Wars series, the upcoming Black Widow movie, I believe, Ant-Man, some Aquaman news, and much more. And just a disclaimer to our Shyhards and Law and Order fans, unfortunately, there will be no news about any of the series today just because nothing has come out recently, so I'm sorry for that. So, Hannah, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, so let's begin with Loki, episode 1. Um, wow. I think Loki is starting to beat out WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter
Really?
Soldier for me. Yeah, honestly, it really has. And I wasn't expecting that. Um, but I'm really going to love this show a lot. But yeah, so let's get into it. So the Timekeepers.
Shady.
Yeah, very, very shady.
I feel like they're hiding something.
Yes. It's really weird how no one has seen them and they're such a big part of the TVA and just everything. Like everyone's alive.
Right.
So it's it's concerning that they're not there.
I feel like Loki might put them on blast and also, what's the word? Put them in their place and try to expose them, and they're gonna find them as a threat. And yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a really good possibility cuz he is already so okay, pulling information from episode 2, he wants to essentially take over, or at least that's what he was saying to the variant,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
didn't he want to meet them? Wasn't that like a part of the promise or something? He wants to meet them or like
Yeah,
have a conversation.
yeah, he wanted to meet them, I guess. I'm assuming just to talk about him
Hmm.
possibly being like obliterated or whatever. But yeah, he does want to talk to the timekeepers, and I don't know.
Conspiracy theory. What if Loki in his mischievous ways talks him into like saving his life or like showing him mercy, but
Hmm.
in return they send him back as the child form of him. Because isn't that how it is in like the Young
Oh,
Avengers?
yeah. Hmm. That is a good theory, and it could happen. There's no like, I don't know. Anything could happen in Marvel, and I think that's
Yeah,
probably one of them.
very much unpredictable.
Yeah, very unpredictable, which I like. Um, so that's a good theory. Wow, I don't think I've seen anybody say that yet, so that's really good.
Look at me.
Um, okay, can we also discuss how the Infinity Stones are kind of worthless in a way?
Yeah,
Like,
they just keep coming and coming within the time continuum.
right, and they're using them as paperweights. That
Yeah.
is like they went through hell and back just to get those Infinity Stones just for them to be worthless.
Thanos would be
Like,
appalled. He did all that for no reason.
right, right. That was so funny to me. I saw them there and I was like, what the hell is happening right now? Like, that
And it
cannot
was
be
more
legit.
than one group of them, which was like,
Right, right. Um, and then what else? I know Casey, Casey, the guy who was talking to Loki about the Infinity Stones. I feel like he's been kind of like Jimmy Woo in a sort of way. Like everybody
mm-hmm.
wants to see him, see more. He's kind of
He's
like
funny.
quote unquote the breakout star kind of out
Yeah,
of the show. So that's great. I want to see more from him and his answers.
me
Didn't he
too.
not know what a fish was?
Yeah, because I guess like the TVA are like in their own type of time, and like they only
Yeah,
know things they're supposed to know.
yeah. He was like, "What's a fish?" Um. Okay. Oh, also, he saw his mom and dad die.
And he
Loki
saw
did,
himself die too.
and himself. And I guess he kind of like had an epiphany, like,
Yeah, you
I
saw it
did
in his
change.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so sad. I think that was one of the more heartbreaking scenes of it all.
Yeah, he shouldn't have seen that. It was really sad.
But then again, it could alter the way his mindset is because this is 2012 Loki.
Oh yeah. So he's like evil and still in his mischievous ways. He didn't have the
Yeah.
character development that we saw.
Right. So I think that was really beneficial for him. I think maybe that's why he wanted to work with Mobius in the end. So, yeah. All right. Let's move on to episode 2. I think that's one of my more favorite episodes, even though there's only 2 that really stood out to me the most. Well, let's get straight into it. Lady Loki, or is it Enchantress?
Yeah, a lot
I
of
don't
people don't know. So hopefully episode 3 clears it up.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I feel like having a Lady Loki would be cool.
yeah, but if
But
you
having
think
a different
about
character
it,
would be cooler.
yeah, I mean, she does have blonde hair, and Loki has black hair.
Right.
So that's what I was wondering at first. I was like, Loki has black hair, and she has blonde. Like, I don't really think she could be like Lady Loki, but it would be interesting if they go that way, but it wouldn't be accurate, you know. So I really
Right.
think it's the Enchantress Sylvie
Mm-hmm.
Lushton. Like I told you, I think I talked to you about this. It was in like the credits for like the voiceovers from other countries. It said Sylvie in it,
Right.
and a lot of people caught that, which is interesting. So I think it could very much well be her. So that would be cool to see. And another new character.
Character, yeah.
Yeah, it's always great.
Also, with the Nexus and Loki,
Mm-hmm.
the Nexus connects to WandaVision.
Yeah, it does. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
The Nexus, that is, I think,
It's a fun but confusing topic.
it really is confusing. It really is, but it's great to think about, like, all these different timelines that can be distorted, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like since WandaVision is coming, not WandaVision, Doctor Strange is coming
Mhm.
next, like with also Spider-Man, and I know Wanda's supposed to be incorporated into both or one of the films.
I believe.
Or maybe they intertwine, but
Yeah.
the Nexus definitely has something to do with like definitely Loki because it was mentioned, definitely WandaVision because it was mentioned. So whatever movie comes next, not Black Widow. I don't think Black Widow's gonna have any. Yeah, maybe Shang-Chi. Who knows?
Mm,
But yeah, I'm excited.
me too. Me too. And then okay, so we were just talking about this too. The Lego Marvel 2 superhero thing.
Yeah, the Lego.
Game.
Yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Yes.
That yeah, Hannah was telling me how like it really corresponds to like this new Marvel phase, and it really does. If you guys ever
Mhm.
played, then you know. But if you never played, you should get it. I highly advise you to, because everything that's low-key happening in that game, like I just resumed it. It's happening in like this phase 4, right? We're in phase 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Phase 4 of like the Marvel movies and series.
I honestly think I broke the code. I don't know. I don't want to get sued by Marvel because I honestly believe that this is happening from that game. I mean, Kang the Conqueror in that game is the main villain from that, and Ravonna Renslayer, she's also a big part of that game. And the Nexus fragments are such a key. Like, in that game, you have to get all of them back, you know, in order
Right.
to win. But that's just to show you that is a big part of it. And I think I cracked the code. I don't know. Marvel, if you think I did, then please contact me. I will gladly work for you guys in a heartbeat. But yeah, I mean, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see if I'm right or wrong.
No, I think your predictions are right because it's all adding up.
All right. So, how about we get into She-Hulk, some She-Hulk news with Jamila Jamil.
Yes, she's playing the new villain. Well, not the new villain, but the main villain within She-Hulk, and I'm excited to see She-Hulk because if you guys are into Marvel Comics, then you know that She-Hulk was actually arrested at the TVA. So I'm wondering, She-Hulk is like the next series after Loki, right? Or is it Miss Marvel?
Actually, can't remember.
Because they're both filming right now, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure
would
either.
think it's She-Hulk, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But if it is, maybe like they would correspond with each other in a way. It's nice to see Mark Ruffalo a part of the show now because I know She-Hulk and the Hulk obviously intertwined because they have that same gene. But the only difference between She-Hulk and the Hulk is that She-Hulk has control over herself. So like she's literally She-Hulk in herself. But
yeah.
I think Mark Ruffalo's the same, right? Or did they change that in Endgame? Because I forgot.
Well, now he's more in tune with the Hulk.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so if you ever watched the She-Hulk cartoon show on, it used to be on Disney XD. I mean, it still comes on Disney XD, but if you want to watch it from like the start to finish, like in order, it's on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure all of us Marvel fans have Disney Plus. If not, what are you doing? But yeah, in that show, she kind of like teaches Bruce Banner certain things about the Hulk, even though he teaches her too, because I think he accidentally made the Hulk gene, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit about She-Hulk. I'm excited. I wonder how like Marvel's gonna like play out this show because you know sometimes Marvel likes to change a little storyline here and there, and I also wonder if like maybe She-Hulk and Hulk will get together because now Black Widow's dead, so maybe there's maybe there's some room in the love department for him.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were cousins. Were they cousins?
I'm not sure.
I thought Hulk and the She-Hulk were cousins. No?
Maybe in the comics, but I highly doubt they're gonna do that in this. Just like how Wanda's supposed to be related, the daughter of Magneto, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
I
Well,
still want
that's
to talk about
because
that.
well, that's because of the whole Fox thing, no?
Fox and, yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
It's not
she
fair.
she did not get that power from the Infinity Stone. Her whole
No.
outfit's based on that man.
The crown.
Lois-
Or the headband, yeah. Someday, I think, someday we'll be getting that storyline.
I really hope it's when you know, the new X-Men comes out, and maybe they just tell Wanda she was adopted. Because if you watch X-Men First Class, Magneto is actually an immigrant, and he speaks a different language too. But I don't think they come from the same country.
No, he's from Germany.
And where's Wanda from? Slovakia.
Slovakia.
I
she's
mean,
from Slovakia.
maybe Magneto could be like, I had a daughter with somebody in Slovakia and left her there.
Well, I mean, look at
Because they're really from Genosha.
yes, they are. But I mean, if you think about it, what's his name? Pietro or Peter, right? From X-Men. At the
First
end.
Class.
Yeah. So, or like, when was it? Apocalypse. That's when he was going to tell Magneto that he was like, I'm like your son, but he never did, right? He like kept it to himself.
But I think Magneto already knew.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been cool though to see him like tell Magneto like, I'm your kid.
Right.
He never did, and that upset me a lot.
But at least it was confirmed.
Yeah, it was confirmed, which is great. So that means that essentially Wanda, if she was part of the Fox superheroes, I mean, she could have been his sibling. But
Right.
so let's move on to Armor Wars. We just got news that Tony Stark's death will have a major impact on the storyline. So how do you feel about that? You're a big Iron Man fan.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Iron Man is really my favorite Avenger. I don't care what anybody has to say because I feel like whenever somebody says Iron Man is their favorite Avenger, they get looks, they get shamed, and they also get mocked at. But I'm looking at everybody funny whose favorite Avenger is Captain America because you're basic.
Um,
Anyway,
wait, because I feel like this is a personal attack on me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, because who is coming at you for being an Iron Man fan?
Twitter. I feel like whenever I
Twitter?
look at it, I feel like whenever I look at it, the red of Iron Man, they'd be like, if your favorite Avenger is Iron Man, you need to help. You're a narcissist. You're this, that, and the third. I'm just like, okay.
Well, I don't fully agree with your statement on Captain America fans. Like, I think that was a total lie, and you should take it back.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Okay. Okay. um, but I'm super excited to see how Tony's death will have an impact on the show. I mean, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I hope Miss Pepper Potts, aka Gwyneth Paltrow, makes a little appearance because I love her. And I hope their daughter does too because that would be so cute.
Yeah, I mean, was she ever a part of the comics or was she written in the movie? And
I'm not sure.
okay, because that would be cool to see her. You know, in this, I wonder if it's gonna take place like when she's older or like if she's still the same age.
Okay, so WandaVision takes place like a couple of years after Avengers and like the whole Endgame thing.
No,
So it doesn't?
no, it takes place after,
Like right after?
like right after, yeah. Because this is after, this is after everything happens, like, because she's asking for his body for like, remember she went in
Oh yeah, she did.
to
I'm
go
so
get his
sorry.
body,
That sounds so dumb. What about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did that take place right after too?
I believe
No,
it
yeah.
takes a few months after.
A few months because the shield was like fresh.
Yeah, so that.
Okay, so maybe it takes place when Morgan's like in middle school now, in that
Yeah.
elementary. I don't know.
That would be cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I heard the plot was that Tony, like some of Tony's work would be stolen and they have to get it back.
Somebody's always stealing his stuff.
Yes,
I feel like
they
that's in
are.
every Iron Man movie. Somebody's stealing the tech or copying up the tech.
Yeah.
Or wants to be competitive with it.
Like, it's kind of like in Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Or no, Far From Home, sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting your names mixed up with that too.
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home with Mysterio. And Mysterio's, he used to work for Tony Stark and he became, like, obsessed with him whenever.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a common theme. Yeah, you're definitely right.
Somebody's always stealing something from Stark Enterprises.
Yeah. So that's gonna be cool, especially to see more of Rhodey.
Oh yeah.
We got a little glimpse of him in Falcon and Winter Soldier in the first episode. That was about
I
it.
loved that scene. The writers ate that up.
Yeah.
It was really a good scene.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be cool. I want to see more of him and more of his.
What if Rhodey? Wait.
No, you can't take it back now. Just say it.
I was about to say, what if Rhodey and Sam are like gonna be the new Steve and Tony?
You think?
I feel like that would be so funny because like Sam is like, you know, very funny, very chill, very I got this, and Rhodey is like Soldier Boy, like you know, you have to do it this
Soldier
way,
Boy.
that. You know, like military man.
Yeah. Maybe.
I feel like that would be a
be
cute concept. It'll be so
But then
funny.
he also has that relationship with Bucky.
True.
So, but it could be a possibility. Like, I know a lot of people are asking who should be the new, like, captain or whatever of the Avengers.
We already know it's Sam.
You think? I don't know.
They literally just put that into our face.
I don't know if he's ready. I really don't. But it would be good to see. I can't lie about that. But I don't know. I feel like he's just not dealing, but getting accustomed to being
getting
Captain
used to
America.
Yeah.
So, but it could be a very good possibility that he will be the new captain of the team, or leader of the team, I should say. That's the right word, leader.
Right. I wonder if Bucky's going to be in Black Panther too.
I don't know. I didn't
Because
hear
where
anything.
did he go? Where did he go at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Like he literally just drifted off, right? After
Well,
going back to New York.
yeah, I mean, I know there was scenes where he's spending time with Sam and his family in the South,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
like after that, I actually don't know. Maybe to find himself, I don't know,
Or
because
maybe he went back to visit Shuri.
it would be great to it would be great to see him as the white wolf. Is that what they call him?
Mm-hmm.
It would be great to see him.
I feel like that might happen because like we don't have too much context on that. And with Marvel,
Yeah.
they always like to cut up loose ends.
Right. Yes.
And I feel like they added not too many Wakanda characters. I mean, too many Black Panther characters. But like, I feel like that was for a reason. Like, they're not just gonna come in Falcon and Winter Soldier for no reason, just for Zemo. I feel like there's gonna be more to that.
I think so too.
And the whole production and like news about Black Panther has been very on hush hush. So
Yeah, I think
we still don't even know the plot. We know theories and like, thoughts and ideas, but we don't know like, a groundbreaking one.
right. I mean, we do know that Namor has been casted.
Yeah,
So
as a villain.
yeah. So that's about it. But like as
Yeah.
far as everything else, like the plot, we don't know.
Right.
And maybe in the next few months, because it does get released next year, I believe. So I think
Wait,
as time goes,
I thought it was 2023.
I don't think so.
Oh wow! So
I think it's next year.
They have
yeah.
to be filming. They have to be filming now.
I think so.
Because if it's next year, it has to be now.
Because if they are filming next year, then I would like to think that they're filming right now. If not, then I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, everything is really hush hush for them. Because we don't really know a lot other than Namor, and that's about it. But it would be great to see Bucky become White Wolf.
I feel like it has to happen because they were hinting at it. I think they even called him it in the show.
They did. Yeah, they did.
And one thing about Marvel, like the characters are always progressing unless if they're killed off. As we saw with Sam, he's now the new Captain America. I don't think they're going to leave Bucky in the dust. He's going to become White Wolf. And the only way he could become White Wolf is, I guess, Wakanda, Them giving him that special arm. And we didn't know the arm could fall off.
Yes, that I think at the time when everybody saw that, everybody was really shocked. Like what just happened? Like,
Right.
that just took off his arm that they gave him. So that was really unexpected and surprising.
I feel like that wasn't for no reason. I really feel like it's either he's gonna have like a nice little scene or maybe even become a part of the cast for Black Panther 2.
I hope so. Maybe in the future, we'll see him transform a little bit more into the White Wolf and with Black Panther and everything. So yeah, that'd be awesome to see. Pretty soon. I can't wait. All right, so let's move on to Ant-Man.
Yeah, I heard that they were filming in the UK.
Yeah, London. Yes, they start filming in London. I think this week actually. So,
Were there
exciting.
any photos?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't see any.
I hope some come out next week.
Yeah, pretty soon. I think leaks will happen. Because they always do. I know they happen with Thor.
Yeah,
Love and
The
Thunder.
Thor, yeah, the behind the scenes photos were really good. Like everybody's getting into character.
Yeah. Oh,
Everybody looks the
Jane.
way. Yeah, everybody looks the way they're supposed to look. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah, I mean,
touching on the comics, that's what I mean.
yeah. I mean, Natalie, she has really Natalie Portman. She's
Hmm.
really embodied Jane
Yeah, she
and
got really
becoming
toned.
yeah, and becoming Lady Thor, just Thor in general, like super in tune with that character, and I love that dedication.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the action scenes. I'm excited for her character development. What else am I excited for? I'm disappointed that there's no Darcy though. I feel like Darcy was like the creme de la creme.
I love Darcy. She's a really good comic relief.
Like who's gonna be the
Really.
funny one? I mean, Thor has his moments, but like, you know, it's
Yeah.
either Loki or Darcy like giving us the chuckle.
Well, Peter Quill. I mean, we do have Quill, right?
Hmm.
Because the Guardians of the Galaxy are, I think, in it. And
Oh yeah, I forgot because they were hanging out after scenes. Yeah.
yeah, so they're a big part of that. And I think Rocket is going to be pretty big. And
No, he's dumb funny.
I love Rocket is my favorite character. That's just it. I love Rocket till the day I die. Um, and then we also have Drax. Drax is the ultimate comic relief. He's always saying something stupid.
I'm upset they're killing him off though.
Yeah, that was pretty sad to hear. It's also, can we talk about how they really downplayed his character in
Hmm.
Endgame? They
Oh
really
yeah,
downplayed
isn't he like
him.
really strong?
Super strong. He's the one that he kills Thanos.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
he kills him. He was made to kill him. So I was kind of upset to see that they really downplayed his character and didn't really give him his time to shine. They kind of just was like,
Threw him
"You're just
away.
Drax." Yeah, they're like, "Okay, you're just Drax. We'll let somebody else kill Thanos." But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But hopefully, someday we'll get to see something more of Drax, even though he's getting killed.
Well,
So
at
that's
least they
super
told us
sad.
before, so we could brace ourselves if we're watching.
Still gonna be sad. I know I'm gonna be crying.
He's dying in the last Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
No, I think he's dying in Love and Thunder.
Oh wow.
I
Okay,
think.
so what is going on with Gamora? Is she gonna make an appearance in
Yeah,
Love and Thunder?
yeah. Yes, remember in Endgame? That's like another kind of Nexus kind of moment because they're bringing
I
her
thought she
back.
died at the end.
She died in Endgame, but wait, no, did she die in Endgame? No, she died in Infinity War, right?
Oh yeah.
She
Because
died. No, yeah.
Thanos sacrificed her. Sorry,
Yes,
it's been a
my
minute.
fault. Yeah,
It's
she
been a
died in
minute.
she died in Infinity War, but um her past self does come back in Endgame because they do go back to the past to get that Infinity Stone or whatever.
Oh yeah, during the fight scene.
And yeah, and then they find and then when she's still with Thanos like working with him, they do go back in that war and figure everything out and she does end up staying, so
Hmm.
so she's going to be a part of Guardians Thor Love and Thunder, I believe.
Glad to hear it. I love
Yeah.
Zoe.
Zoe Saldana. Yeah. But yeah, so she's gonna be a major part of it. Drax is dying. Not good. But yeah. Alright. What else did we talk about? I mean
Since we're on the topic of like, oh my gosh, my voice, I'm losing it. Since we're on the topic of like, upcoming movies, I'm really excited for Black Widow. I'm excited. July is about to be here,
yes.
and
Yes.
even though like her storyline's completely different, it's not in. I guess it's in Phase 4, but the storyline doesn't take place or time in Phase 4. So I'm excited. I'm trying to see like what it relates to. And I wonder if like Black Widow, like that actual movie is gonna show us like her and Nick Fury found each other. I don't know, because I know it's supposed to be her time before the Avengers and all that, but I wonder at the end if they're gonna show us like how Black Widow and Nick Fury's friendship or relationship actually came together. Because I loved in like in Captain Marvel, not to get off topic, how like we saw Nick Fury form the Avengers and like where he got the Avengers name from, and like him growing within Shield. And I miss Shield. Can we bring Shield back?
I
Like I actually miss Shield.
I really do too. I mean, I think that was really a sight to see at the time before it died down with Hydra.
Yeah, and we
Shield
only got it
was-
for like what 2 movies.
yeah. So it was really great to see Shield, and I hope one day they do revive it in some way. But who knows what
I
Marvel will
want
do?
Shield back. Right. Maybe Nick Fury will like come together and be like, let's revive Shield or something. Because I would love that.
Yeah.
Because okay, I think we're getting the Young Avengers.
Mhm.
Who are they gonna answer to? It's definitely not
Right.
gonna be Sam. They're gonna need somebody who's more strict, put together, who knows how to put together teams.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. Definitely true.
Maybe this will bring Nick Fury out of retirement.
Well, Nick Fury is technically in space now.
No, yeah, that's why the Marvels. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, at the end of WandaVision, Monica Rambeau, she goes into like that little theater type of place.
And she gets visited by a scroll, and I'm so excited. I love Monica Rambeau.
Well, okay, the scroll does take her there, but we don't know who said like hello to her, who she said hello to.
I think it was the remember the little girl. Okay, if you guys watch Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau was a child, and there was also a child scroll who she played with. I think that's the child scroll.
Yeah, the daughter.
And then
Yeah.
when fast forward into WandaVision at the end, when the scroll says we need your help, or like she needs, who did she say? She said she or they or we.
I don't
It's
remember.
somebody up in space, but we
Yeah.
all know they were talking about Captain Marvel because that's the only
Mhm.
movie and only person who we know who are linked to the scrolls. So it's nice
Yeah.
to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait for. I know you can't wait for Captain Marvel
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah,
I
you're a
love
really
Captain
big fan.
Marvel. I love
Yeah.
that. And I'm gonna need all you haters to back off. There's no Brie Larson slander over here, no Captain Marvel slander over here, okay?
Oh, also, talking about hate, I saw on Twitter this week that Natalie or Jane was getting a lot of hate on Twitter.
'Cause
People
they're
don't want
jealous.
to. People don't want to see her as Thor. Can you believe that?
I don't know why. Stop watching only the movies and pick up a book and read the comics.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank
please.
you.
I'm gonna need all you TikTok and movie only Marvel fans to stop. Pick up a
It's-
book and
It's
read
really
the comics.
essential. It really is because honestly, sometimes not to
So
be rude, but
you're not out here looking stupid.
right, like
Let me stop. Peace and love.
like it is really essential to actually be aware of what goes on in the comic books because Marvel is not just picking this up out of nowhere. Everything that they're writing about is based on comic books.
Yeah, even though sometimes they do drift away.
Yes, yeah.
With the WandaVision thing.
House of M though, it's based on House of M.
Yeah, but like Professor
Loosely?
X was a yes, because Professor X was a main part in that, a main factor in that, and I would love to see him come into the MCU. I want X-Men to thrive. Disclaimer: I love X-Men. I'm sorry, but those 2 last X-Men films were trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
I honestly don't even think that was even Kevin Feige's fault. That's Fox's
Oh no, definitely
fault.
not. It was Fox's and the writers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's either you get those writers out of there or you get those writers to write again like X2. I'm not sure if the same writers on X2 wrote the last ones. I highly doubt it because X2 was a cinematic masterpiece. But please, with this next X-Men movie, please do what has to be done. X-Men is my favorite. I don't want to hate it.
But yeah, I mean, we digress, but back to Jane. I mean, please, it's in the comic books. She literally, it was Thor. Thor was deemed unworthy to hold the hammer, and somebody needed to be the protector. So Jane, like, went up to the plane. She was like, "I'll do it," and she was deemed worthy, and she became Lady Thor or Thor. You know,
I wonder if they're gonna do that scene in a movie. I would literally cry and scream.
I hope so. I think they probably will, because she literally tells him, like, "I don't want to be Thor," and he was like, "Well, you were deemed worthy," or that's something along those lines, basically.
Right.
But yes, please pick up a comic book and read it if you want to learn more about it.
So with Thor, I feel like in every Thor movie, Thor is always being dragged through the mud, either by his father or family, about this hammer.
Yeah.
And not being worthy and not being brave enough, not having enough courage, and always being too arrogant or narcissistic. Like, I feel like it's always something about him. But, okay, that's the thing about Thor. The only person who he shows, like, compassion or, like, when he's chill is Jane. So it's nice to see, like, Jane put him in his place and, like, take his place and, humble himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she was a pretty big part of his life, especially in Thor.
The first one.
First two Thor films. She was a pretty big part, and then they broke up.
Yeah, and then they were making fun of him.
I know. And I think in Thor Love and Thunder, she has cancer. So when she changes into Thor, she essentially doesn't need to... She's not sick, you know?
Right. I wonder if when she becomes Lady Thor, if Thor's power is going to be taken away. Like, is he even going to be considered a god? Or, like, he'll just be a mortal or something?
Well...
Or a regular Asgardian?
Well, I think in the... Because the poster, I think, was released. Or not officially, but, stuff gets out. And, in the poster, he has the axe. Remember that axe he had made in... Infinity War, because he didn't have he didn't have his hammer, I think, because of his sister. Or no, when did he get that axe? Was it in Ragnarok?
Honestly, I forgot. It's been a minute since I watched.
We need to rewatch it then.
We need to do a binge again. The only movie I remember is Iron Man 3 and The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whenever he...
And Captain Marvel.
Well, whenever he gets the axe, he still has it, and that's what he has in the poster. And I think Jane has the hammer, the Mjolnir. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, I think he'll still be powerful, but not as powerful as he would be with that hammer. Because that hammer is like,
I wonder if he could still do lightning. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think so. I would think so. Oh my god. I cannot wait for these movies next year. I think next year will be phenomenal with all these films.
Yeah. I'm so happy that they're giving us, like, TV shows in between, because remember, like, when we were younger, we had to wait all these years for the next Avengers movie or, like, prequel. And now we have, like, TV shows in between.
Yeah, it really does help.
It's good because sometimes sometimes you forget, like, what's going on.
Yeah, it does help a lot, and it's really good marketing, to be honest, if you really think about it. I mean, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki are big hits.
And that commercial.
Yeah. That
was a cute commercial.
Yes, I think there's 3. There's Wanda's commercial. Mm-hmm. There's Captain America's. And then there's Loki.
But then there's one that connects all of them together.
Oh, is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's really cute.
So, Miss Marvel. New set photos were released, which is cool, of her using her powers.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this new actress. Somebody young, fresh, and new. Mm-hmm. And, I'm obsessed with Captain Marvel. And I know this character looks up to Captain Marvel.
Yes.
But I don't know the character's origin story. I know she is a woman of color, but I don't know how she pertained to her powers. So I'm excited to see that. I feel like my homework is to read up on Miss Marvel because, I'm a Captain Marvel stan.
Yeah.
I love Monica Rambeau. I love everything that has to do with her, and I already know I'm gonna eat this show up. So yeah, I'm excited. What are your thoughts about it?
I agree. I mean, I'm not as big of a fan as you are of Captain Marvel. I will admit that. But I do love it. No, I can't lie. I do love it. I just not as big of a fan as you are. But I am interested. I am interested in seeing where she gets her powers, how she gets them, and who she'll be associated with in this new show.
Right.
But yeah, I think her powers are cool. She's kind of like Mr.
A
Fantastic.
mini Captain Marvel, right?
She's kind of.
No?
I was gonna compare it to Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four.
Really?
What's
her powers?
She's like stretches. She's like super flexible. Yeah.
Imagine they team up because I know Fantastic Four is supposed to come in.
Maybe. That would be cool. But yeah, her powers are very similar to his. I don't think I've seen anybody kind of compare them. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I'm not wrong.
I think it's because Miss Marvel's I think she's like a newer comic.
Oh, is she?
I think she was made in the 2000s. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do not quote me. But I looked at like the comic covers of her. It looks like brand new.
Okay.
Like not 90s version.
Right. So, yeah, it could be very much possible.
Yeah, I get a Peter Parker complex from her because they both grew up in New York. I don't think her parents know of like her abilities.
Oh.
They're both geeky, but they both look energetic and talkish,
Yeah.
Very excited, giddy. They both geek over their favorite superheroes.
Yeah.
With her, it's Captain Marvel. With Peter, it's Iron Man.
Right.
Or anybody in the Avengers. So I would love to see those two, collide and clash.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
New York, right?
Yeah.
They're both from New York. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be great to see her, a new younger character. So that's fun. I can't wait. All right, let's move on to Aqua-Man 2. They just released, I think this week, James Wan, the director, he released the title, and it's The Lost Kingdom. Yeah, super awesome. I cannot, oh god, I know I keep on saying this, but I literally can't wait for all these movies. Like, there's just nothing else to watch, No,
yeah.
So,
and I feel like superhero movies, they have action, they have romance, they have comedy, and they have drama.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
It's a powerful combo. I love it. And I feel like with the new Aquaman, maybe he's going to be like discovering a new city, obviously underwater. Maybe he has to fight for the city. Maybe the city is his birthright, or maybe the city is somebody who he's related to birthright. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be action-packed. I'm excited for the new villain.
Yeah, I'm excited too. There's just so much I want to see. I know a lot of people were upset that Amber Heard came back though.
Yeah, there's some tea on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to give any opinions, but maybe the movie. Wait, did the movie even start filming, or is just the name out?
I think it started. I'm not sure if it started filming yet. But
because if it started filming, maybe like they started filming prior to like all of like the allegations and news coming about.
I think no, because
no.
Yeah, I think they probably just disregarded anything that happened and just brought her back on to the movie.
Yeah, maybe they were too lazy to recast because her character was an important character of the movie. That's like getting rid of Scarlett Johansson with somebody else.
Right. I mean,
yep.
People were saying that what's her name from Game of Thrones? Emilia Clarke, right? They were saying that she was gonna be the princess, but no.
Oh, that would have been nice.
I would have loved to see her, but she's in Marvel, so.
Oh yes, and she's supposed to be
Secret Invasion.
You can have a whole different topic about her, because her and Brie Larson.
Oh yeah,
I want to see that.
Oh, I love Emilia. I can't believe she's in it. Actually, I just can't believe she's literally to Marvel.
3 of the. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry, Daenerys Targaryen was not a Stark. I
No,
was,
no.
I was about to say 3 of the Stark children. But wait, wait, cut the cameras.
Yeah.
All of the kids are in Marvel.
Yes.
Wait, that's so crazy. All of the
Except
Stark
for
children.
Braun.
Yeah.
Was that his name?
Oh, and then the youngest one,
Yeah.
the one after Braun. But literally, Macy, Sophie, like the whole gang.
They're all in
I love
Marvel.
that. Yeah.
But the main but yeah, like Rob is in it. He's there. He's in the Eternals. Kit Harington is in the Eternals. And then we have Amelia in Secret Invasion, Sophie Turner in
As Jean Grey.
Who's she's a main character. And then what's the youngest daughter's name?
Macy? I was about to say Macy Turner. That is not her name.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Macy. She's in New Mutants. Yeah. So it's cool. All of them have come on to Marvel. It's so weird, but wacky,
But they're all good actors and actresses,
oh yeah,
though. So
they're
you can't
phenomenal
even blame them.
actors. But yeah, I'm excited for Aquaman 2 though, and to see what that plot will be like. And
Yeah, I'm excited to see the plot.
James Wan is, I always tell you this, James Wan is an amazing director.
Her favorite.
One of my favorites. Now, he's a king of horror, but he does venture out into other things, of course. Like, he's directed Fast and Furious 7. Yeah, which
Made
is
me
awesome. And he did direct the first Aquaman movie, and he's on to the second one. So I can't wait to see more from him and his work and his visuals. So yeah. All right, and so for our final discussion, last but not least, we're going to be talking about Anthony Mackie's situation that has come up recently, or I think it was Thursday. He opened up about, I guess, fans essentially calling Sam and Bucky's relationship romantic.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I definitely don't think it's romantic in any way. I think it's definitely a bromance.
It is.
Nothing more than that. Obviously, there's a room in the MCU for more gay and lesbian relationships, but I definitely don't think Falcon and the Winter Soldier are one.
Yeah.
I don't see romance there at all.
Me either. I mean,
I don't see, like, maybe they have chemistry, but I don't see any.
Right. I mean, this is a direct quote from Anthony Mackie. So he said, "You call it bromance, but it's literally just two guys who have each other's back." You know? And it's true. You know, I think what people tend to do is forget to separate the actor from the character.
Correct.
I know a lot of people did that with Falcon and Winter Soldier with what's the guy that played he wanted to be Captain America, but he really wasn't.
U.S. agent.
Yes, the U.S. agent. I always forget his name, but a lot of people forgot about that, and that Y is actually a human being and has feelings.
Oh yeah, the hate that man was getting.
Stop! It's not funny. But
okay, I'm only laughing because I will throw myself underneath the bus. He acted so well in that role that he was actually triggering me, but never did I go on Twitter and attack that man. You guys were going too far with that.
Yes, a lot of fans were attacking him. You know, why he's an amazing actor. I mean, if he triggered you that bad, he has to be an amazing actor. There's
yes, it was giving Cersei from Game of Thrones because she was getting a lot of hate too.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, a lot of people forget to do that separation of the characters from the actor, and I think that's what people need to do here also. He's Anthony Mackie's allowed to feel uncomfortable with these statements. I mean, he's this he plays this person on screen. You know, he's the one that has to go to work every day, you know, with these thoughts in his head. You know, and it'll make him uncomfortable with people saying that, and I totally agree with him, you know?
Right. They better leave my uncle alone. I feel like Marvel is making, well, they will make, and they still are making more LGBTQ plus characters and relationships. I believe Captain Marvel is supposed to be lesbian, correct, or no?
I don't know. I actually don't know about that.
I don't know. I saw something on Twitter, but I don't know. You know, Twitter's always lying. And Loki is now gender fluid.
Mm-hmm. So.
And what else? I feel like they're gonna make more, so everybody needs to relax. There's always space for diversity, and I feel like the Marvel writers and creators and everybody who has something to do with they're open to opinions and ideas. And yeah. And also DC has a lot.
Yeah. They really do.
A lot. So yeah, there could be more, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I totally.
And I feel like there will be more to be made, I believe.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. But yeah, guys, just remember, please separate the characters from the actor. That is essential to when watching a Marvel, anything Marvel actually.
Literally.
I mean, they did the same thing to Chris Evans in a way. With why are you laughing? It's true.
I don't know. Whenever I think of Chris Evans, I think of the crazies on TikTok. Let's just say the girlies love him.
Exactly, and I think that's a big issue. I mean, they're so in love with him, or with Steve Rogers, I should say, that like it carries on to his personal life. You know, outside of filming or outside of Captain America. Like,
this man can't date in peace.
I know he
this poor
cannot.
Man.
Like, leave my man.
Justice for Chris.
Yes, leave him alone. Let him find his true love. Like, he wants to have kids and he wants to get married, and y'all won't allow him to.
Yes, and time is ticking because that man literally just turned 40.
Literally. So, you know, he's another prime example of that. And it's really sad. It's really sad because they don't deserve that. You know, they're just playing a character. But yeah.
But happy Pride Month, though.
Yes, happy Pride Month. Totally forgot
We
about
love
that.
and support the LGBTQ community. So yes.
Yes, that is. I'm really excited for this month. And I know, like you said, Marvel is bringing a lot more LGBTQ characters, like in the Eternals.
Let me get my flag.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but Marvel is bringing in more LGBTQ characters, such as I think his name is Phasos from the Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking forward to seeing him. But yeah, I mean, Marvel has been killing it, literally killing it. I cannot wait for Marvel in the next coming years. They have so much planned.
Yes, Marvel is getting more diverse within race, within sex, and within sexual orientation.
Okay.
And preferences. There he was going.
All right, yeah. They've been doing that a lot, and it's really something to be proud of. So, Kevin Feige, you should be proud, because you're doing it, buddy. You're really killing it in this game. But yeah.
So thank you guys so much for listening. If you're on Spotify, please subscribe because there's always more content to be made. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also share with a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Lauren Heroes. And thank you guys so much for your support and for staying with us. Today was a lengthy episode. And yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.